Welcome back, our lovely viewers. In our previous episode, we had a very interesting discussion, and the discussion was, does this generation believe in marriage? But that is not that deep. And today we're looking at getting more deep and more deep, where we'll be pulling out the belief that people have in marriage and also the fears that guys are having in marriage. So today's topic takes us straight to, why are people afraid of marriage today? And with me here, I have our lovely guest. He wasn't there with us in the previous discussion. I believe he's going to take up the stage and introduce himself. Please tell us, our lovely guest of the day, introduce yourself to the lovely viewers.
Yeah, good evening, viewers. My name is Dr. Elisha. I'm glad to be part of this discussion, and I think we shall be deliberating as time comes. Thank you.
I think you still need to tell the viewers
I tell them what?
who you are. You never know. Last time you did not finish introducing yourself. The time was so small for you to bring your CVs out.
The problem
According to people's reaction, this man has been nicknamed the stingy planned husband.
what is a stingy planned husband? That title has never existed.
You don't remember? Go and check through the comment sections and see what you call it.
That's why you have a key holder in your head, you have that guy in your head, you have a jeans in your head. I continue. You even have Bienna.
Eh?
What
Which one is Bienda?
I want to know your fashion design. I hope it's not Brian.
What's wrong with Abraham? Abraham is the biggest.
No, Brian's
It's one of the biggest.
Of course,
fashion
I
guys
know.
in
That's why
Ghana.
I'm saying I hope he's not Brian. That means listen, I hope. Don't let English disturb you. It's
The
something
problem,
very
every time
simple.
when I give you opportunity to introduce yourself, you fail. When someone else gets to introduce themselves,
Now, before I
you want to
introduce
go
my
ahead and challenge
wait,
them.
the issue is this: when you tell me to introduce myself, you have told me to introduce myself, but who answered?
The lovely viewers are.
Wait, who answered? You gave me the platform, but who came up?
Okay, can I introduce yourself for yourself?
No, you can't talk about it.
Now he even assumes he know me more than I know myself. You see the
No,
problems
no,
we have.
I'm not part of that. I'm not part.
I'm also not part of that. I didn't start it.
For me, please.
I dare you to smile in small letters.
How is that possible now?
This guy needs prayers.
It's not about prayers. You need prayers because the way you're carrying
You
a
will
lot
introduce
of,
yourself.
the way you're carrying luggage in your head.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Yubu. You're calling me. I'm Yubu.
What is behind you?
My
Because
back.
last time, you remember last time, you know where I'm coming from. In our previous
I know
episode,
you come from a back.
No, I'm meaning where this thing of introduce yourself is coming from. The
Mhm.
previous episode that we had, we gave you like 3 minutes to introduce yourself. You failed. It was until Tim actually introduced himself. Then now you came.
That he got
Now
inspiration to introduce
today,
himself.
I want to give you the platform immediately after.
Do you
our
know why I
guest.
refused?
Why have
You have to
refused?
follow protocol. I'm a brand and Timu is upcoming brand. So there is order of precedence.
Let me take up. Guys, this is your favorite host, Ivan Sele, always here with you at the Solid Pod. Dive in as we get into this topic. Please.
My reason, you want my reason why people fear marriage? Or introduction?
Have you been here?
I mean, yeah,
Okay,
these
first,
viewers know
okay,
me.
my brother,
Okay.
just remove the key holder one. I think it's too heavy from here. Because we are not even sure.
Can you guys raise for this guy sits a bit up?
No.
Okay.
No, mine is
It's
okay.
okay. No, don't do for you. Please
I'm
introduce
okay.
yourself.
Dear lovely viewers,
First zip up.
No, introduce yourself. Forget about you.
this guy needs prayers. Okay, leaving aside the Yubu's hustle, my name is Kovi Teams. Yeah, that's brief about me. We shall know more as we dive into the conversation. And thank you for watching. Continue supporting Solid Pod.
His name is COVID Teams. He got the name during COVID. You didn't tell them that.
Ah,
Okay, guys, my name is Yubo. Boss baby.
yeah,
Do you need
baby,
more time?
Boss.
baby.
Do you
Let
need
us
more-
just underline the word
There's a
baby.
reason why I said boss and I wanted you to add.
do you need more time to talk about yourself?
Do you have time?
Yes, I have the time.
Me, time is money.
I think you don't have anything else to say. So, in the house, why do you think people are scared of marriage?
You're not even sure what you're asking us.
No, please, I'm very sure. I'm starting with our guest of the day. Why do you think people are scared of marriage? Or are you also scared of marriage? Give us your view.
Uh,
Just simple explanation.
okay. I am not personally scared of marriage, but it is indeed true that the attitude towards marriage, by unmarried people is too much. Indeed, young people fear marriage, because of some reasons. One, finances, the cost of maintaining a marriage. Number two is the fear of heartbreak.
What do you mean the fear of heartbreak? Because anyone who is entering a relationship, heartbreak is something you're supposed to expect.
Heartbreak from marriage is different from heartbreak from a normal relationship.
Exactly. Let the married men tell you. Let the people who are cohabiting tell you.
Please, the mic is back to
Yeah. Marriage heartbreak is different indeed. Yeah, because if this marriage doesn't work out, you're going to lose a lot of what you worked for.
you.
For example, you're going to lose time. Yeah, you're going to lose resources because some resources are tied up in marriage. You're going to lose status. Being a married man. Now tomorrow you're not. You lose dignity. So, and now basing on the statistics of the rate at which marriages are breaking, if you think about marriage, you'll be discouraged so much when you look around and see how marriage is. So there is also that,
Okay, let's hear from Tim.
Yeah.
What do you think scares people most
Like,
about marriage today?
truly, one thing that makes people scared of marriage, one is marriage actually has, if you're to look at it from a perspective of a man's side, marriage more so has less to benefit from a man. Put away the status, like the sexual satisfaction, of which he's also just interested in the beginning. And then, interesting in the beginning, but along the way it starts acting like a normal thing where they say if you're not yet officially married, you'd feel like you would want sex every time. But then immediately you're given to officially landed over. You might even not want to go home certain days. So I think it's like you benefit marriage maybe sexual-wise, and then also when it comes to shared responsibilities, in case you happen to get a woman who understands such.
So to you, people fear marriage because men have gotten that there are less benefits.
Yes, I feel like men have that less benefit of it. More so it comes with a lot of negative sides.
So you're trying to say it's men that fear marriage more?
Yeah,
compared to women?
sure.
Okay, yeah, but what's your say?
You see, I always come in my own ways. That I don't know whether my brother here, are you married, sir?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Like for you, I will sympathize because you're cohabiting, so you know what it means.
You're branding the man. You're killing
But
his
I'm
market.
not branding him. What
Killing
don't you
his
know?
market. First ask him, are
No,
you
why
cohabiting?
why should you put
No,
somebody's
Tim, are you
husband on
cohabiting? Are you
market?
cohabiting?
Your woman is watching
Are
live.
you cohabiting?
You guys,
Silence, I think.
listen,
Let
listen.
us-
This is a brand. You get? You don't have to. I don't have to be explaining my status. If you think I am married,
Let him take
you
it.
can see this.
I didn't
Yeah.
say wait. No,
Okay,
that one does not
listen,
make
listen.
sense.
I know he's trying to go to the cohabiting
No,
section.
no, listen. When you show us this, first of all, we know sevens they don't put on rings. We don't know your religion.
I'm not a Seventh Day.
We are not asking you to explain to us who you are. We are not God.
Make your point without my name.
No.
You see,
What do you think scares people most about marriage?
No, you see, it is very shameful that you're men and you're scared of marriage. Mostly you.
I've not said I'm scared.
Wait, the fact that first of all you have a hearing shows you don't know. Ivan, are you gay?
I'm not gay.
Are you gay?
Does
Why?
that mean-
Why?
what-
Wait.
what
You
qualifies
said
me?
when I'm
What
talking,
makes- what-
Ivan, when I'm talking and you're talking, we are making noise. No communication is taking place.
No, I was just interjecting. with
Exactly.
something.
You don't have to interject. You have to first ask me, and I allow you. Can I talk now?
Yes.
So, no hard feelings. Why do you have a ring in your ears? Why? Wait. Why are you getting scared?
No. I think I need to defend
You
it.
see, Ivan, what I want is this. People always, and the young people, hate facts. We are going to put me on gunpoint, but I will still tell you facts in your face.
And the fact is,
These are men
very
who want to get married and become husbands, but they will compete with their women in putting earrings.
that's love.
Eh.
That's love. That's love.
Now, okay.
That's love.
We
If
shall-
if you're talking to that
No, we
girlfriend
shall
that
we
is
shall
out there,
understand.
And you think Michelle?
No, the only thing I am happy you have said, if I'm talking to that girlfriend out there, that means you have a girlfriend. That is okay, Kongs. So we shall ask you for her name. We are not hiding anything.
No. But
So-
I first want to also ask you first.
Now,
What makes you say that I'm gay?
because first of all, signs and symptoms of gay. They have earrings. That is one.
I don't
Why are
think
you
that-
overlooking at
I don't
me?
think that
You're a
is true.
suspect.
I don't think
You
that
get
is true.
No, wait. I'm still telling you. And then two, you even have a sign of a rainbow line. What light do you have in your legs? Which color?
The camera
Don't
can't
go
see.
beyond. Wait.
The camera can't
No, you see, you're
see. The camera
spoiling.
can't see. That is the
you're-
setup of the studio.
My brother, you're taking away my points. I'm making a submission. You see, I kept so quiet when you were making points. So anyway, let me forgive you guys for now.
Thank you.
Let me forgive you guys. By the time you say thank you, you have accepted.
So can we go
Anyway,
straight to
Now, listen, you already asked me, why do people fear marriage? I will not say everybody fears marriage. You get? Because personally, I don't fear marriage. Personally, I don't fear marriage.
why are you not married? You're aging now.
Can I communicate? Relax.
You answer that as
Go
well.
slow. Go slow. So what I'm telling you, I'm not you. For you, I know once you see something brown, you get even confused. I know all your problems.
Now you're trying to betray yourself that you like brown because you're trying to make your children not black as you are.
You see, the problem is you hate competition. So, why do people fear marriage? Personally, I do believe that when a man wants to settle with a woman, a man who is ready to marry will not see beauty.
Okay.
You get? A man who is ready to marry. Because put at the back of your mind that it is only a man that can accept a woman, whether she's educated, whether she's not educated, whether she's poor, whether she's ugly, and he will be comfortable. But a woman cannot do that. You get? Now, put that aside. The reason why people like you, these two, fear marriage is because, first of all,
my submissions
God,
about this.
oh God. First of all, you all fear responsibilities. You feel you're not man enough. You get?
You're talking to Tim, you're talking to me.
To both of you.
Have I given my submission yet?
No. Wait. That is one. Then two, if you're going to get married, you need to understand, why are you getting married? What's the reason of getting married? Are you getting married because someone is beautiful? I'm taking you back to the point my brother made. Are you getting married to someone because he's rich? Are you going to get married to someone because has brown tie? Are you going to get married to someone because he's so and so? Now, the question is, if all those qualities, or if by mistake anything happens and they all disappear, does that mean you're going to quit the marriage? No. Oh, yes. The answer is back to you. So, the reason why people fear marriage is because I told you previously that 95% of married couples are married to wrong partners because everybody's looking for survival. Sometimes we want to blame the women, but women, remember, a woman can only find how safe she's going to be in her future by seeing what kind of a man she's going to date. That's a point that we need to take. So as a man, it is upon you. Just like I stated previously too, again, I said, as a man, if you're overthinker, you are very by the way, one thing, people, very intelligent men, it's very hard for them to stay in marriages. Because first of all,
I will ask you to back that
you
later.
get, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
You get.
I will ask you to back
Yes.
that later.
Now, you don't even have to ask me to back it later because I can back it now.
Please, can you tell
Now,
us?
the reason is very intelligent people, first of all, however much you're dating them, they think for themselves first.
So marriage, you're not supposed to think for
No,
yourself.
it's not. I'm not saying that marriage, however much, that's why very intelligent men we have all over the world, they're either divorced or they're not married.
Marriage is good for the for fools. If you're too wise,
That is your word.
So what makes you say that marriage is good for fools?
you see, there are things that in marriage, there are small things that you might need to ignore to keep a marriage.
So for you to...
And you must act like you don't actually notice.
Then that is what we call living a life of pretense. That
No,
is
no, no,
bad.
no. It's not about living a life.
Teams, let me correct you. If you say this idea you people say you have to ignore, no, that is wrong. Remember,
You have not got my
yeah,
point.
it's okay.
Advocate
First
it.
wait. Remember, you can. There is a belief, and there is always hope. Me, I believe that as long as I wake up and I see the sky blue, there is hope. My brother, remember, you can build a woman to be the kind of a woman you want. And a woman can build you or train you to be the kind of a man she wants.
True.
So you don't have to hide anything. You have to sit. There is a reason why your bedroom is different from others. Not only for you to go and have sex and do bad manners, but to talk and sort out your issues. You have to sit down with your woman. Remember, first of all, however much a woman is big or what, women are like babies. First of all, they want to be told beautiful every day. They want to be seen beautiful every day. And a woman is never contented. I'm telling you. So, if a woman, just know if you're a married man, you become the god in that family. Every mistake that happens, you have to carry. The challenge is that's why we have seen great men that have been alive. People respect them. When they die, their family starts scattering because they lacked that training skill to train the family. So, if you say you have to sit and ignore, then that's how
you got me wrong.
So Tim,
That's not what I
makes you
meant.
say that? What makes you say
So
that marriage
it's
is for
like
fools?
number one, in a marriage, a man trains. Every man is like a president. Every president that comes into power comes with their own rules, their own way of running their country. So that girl could have been having boyfriends in the past, and they treated them in a different way. So if they come to you as a man, you list for them, this doesn't work for me, this is what I want. And you might be right, but she might not tell you, but in her past, some other man could have done the same rules in a different way. So meaning your rules were never the same.
I still want to pick your point of...
This
marriage is
I'm
for
coming
fools,
into
yeah.
it. So the thing is, he is right, but that wasn't the point I was saying. Yes, he is right that you need to be keen of whatever is happening so you can be able to plug in a legacy that can remain behind. But what I'm also saying is, in marriage, you don't need to be too wise You don't need to be too analytical. Let's just not even mistake it as being a husband and a man. And a wife. Behind being a husband, you're still a man, you're still someone's son, you're still someone's brother. You can still get hurt.
I think to back up
There-
that point, last in our previous episode, there's somewhere where we said marriage has weak structures, and education has made people realize. Remember, we were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about that, but that's different from the education part. There is, even if both of you are not educated, even if both of you are educated, relationships and marriages still have a common problem, irrespective of your backgrounds. So, being too wise, where number one, you're over analytical about, you're critical about every single thing happening. Your partner's phone, you know how to hack it, you're too wise. You know how to calculate the minutes I bought for you. Could have talked only with your family. You're saying you talked with your mom, but yet I bought you this
So you're
minutes.
trying to say too much intelligence brings insecurity.
Yes, it causes insecurity, number one, within yourself. And you're going to start suspecting your partner out of even nothing when it's going on.
So, Dr. Elisha,
Yes, please.
do you think people are afraid of marriage because of what they have seen, the bad examples they have seen, or people just don't want responsibilities?
Both factors are right, because people, the current generation is not really very open to responsibilities, you know, and again, that is it's made worse by the fact that the rate at which marriages are breaking is high. Yeah.
So is trauma an excuse in here? Don't you think?
The trauma is when the marriage affects the marriage. Let's say when the marriage breaks, then
Remember the marriage has broken. You
the
had
direct
the opportunity
victim.
of seeing that example happening.
Actually,
from
there are
someone.
those direct victims, for example,
Mm.
but there are even us, for example, who don't have to have been affected, but let's say you realize that the people if you're not affected directly, but your friend, your uncle, your uncle's friend,
Yeah.
so those statistics scare you.
So if those people have failed, does that mean?
How sure am I? And most when they're too close, it becomes worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think people are afraid of marriage because of the bad
Then-
examples that they've seen?
Then there is the other factor that still today's generation is not ready for marriage.
What makes
So
them not ready?
Not ready, like meaning they don't know what to do in marriages.
Can you
What do you
elaborate
mean?
more?
What do you mean they don't
Can
know
you
what to do in
elaborate more?
marriages?
Because I think if you reach at some stage of life, marriage is the next chapter.
Yeah, but
So how are people not ready?
Previously, there would be that marriage thing would be a process with the young person is prepared by the elders, by the clan, the woman's being prepared, the man is being prepared, right? Now they meet, so the marriage is communal, like you're not married because of yourself. Yeah.
For the community.
You're made for the community, so marriages will be strong. But today, I can meet Cele's sister today, tomorrow, we're arranging to get married. Yeah. So that has made marriages break, and the generation is not prepared for marriage. So that makes it look like they fear responsibility. Of course, that's what people still look at, but they forget that these people's responsibility that you're talking about, they are not aware of how it works.
Mm.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If what's your say in regards to people being afraid of marriage? Could it be because of the examples,
No,
the bad examples that
to
probably-
me, it's just because nobody wants to be real. And it's because people are living a life of pretend. People are living like university students, where nothing is real. Mm? Why do I say so? Because, first of all, ladies don't want to accept who they are, and men don't want to accept who they are. There is competition. I'm sure all of us, we have encountered an issue where you go with your girlfriend to a public place and somebody starts eyeing on them and they give feedback back. And you click that there is a communication taking place.
Mm.
That's enough breaks you down. Now, once that breaks you down, automatically it's in you might decide to keep quiet, but deep inside your heart, this is a red flag. You can't touch. You get?
Mm.
Then to put that aside, why people are afraid of relationship? Because everyone is cheating. You get, my brother, COVID teams
Forgive
with a woman.
Forgive.
No, I'm just using it. I'm not attacking him. I don't attack people. So with a girl, like today he has come alone. Now has his on his way going back. He might decide to see someone else that will pull his attention. You get? Now after pulling his attention, the next thing is going to come in his mind. He's going to be like, oh, I think this girl is come somehow cuter than this. He's now not going to look at the behaviors. And by the way, the honest truth, the girls that treat us men badly are the girls we die for. Why?
I think men love challenges.
No, it's not. No, man.
It's
no.
not like that.
No man wants to be challenged.
Do you know what causes that? That's very, very
Men
true
love
point.
challenges, though.
No, it's not
Men
about
love
challenge.
challenges. If
All
a girl
these
is showing
girls-
to me that she's
Relax.
All these girls that you is talking about, every man has been heartbroken by the one he loved the most. Do you know why that? Most of these girls didn't treat you like that in the beginning. But along the way, they get to realize that you also love them so much. To a way that they get to measure you and be like, this man, even if I do what, he will still come begging back. to me.
Actually,
Is that the reason as well last
no.
time, in our previous episode, you made a statement of, as a man, please go for a woman that loves you.
Not the
a
one you
woman
love.
that
Yeah,
you love.
Exactly.
You
That's
see,
true.
you see, Ivan, if we fail to take care of ourselves, I'm being very honest with you. If you're broke, because being broke is not called for. No man wants to be broke. You get? And every man works so hard. But now the issue is, are we comfortable with the level where we are? Because you can struggle and then reach a point and you think, oh, I'm okay. You get? But when deep inside you're not okay, then there are this kind of people that have all the intelligence, they have all the abilities, but they don't know the direction to shoot. You get? You're wise, you have all the knowledge, but you don't know where to shoot. That one exists. You get? But there are ladies, by the way, one thing, we have to be very careful with the
I
women.
think you has a lot of experience. When it
No,
comes to
I'm not telling you because I have a lot of experience. I'm just a wise man. That one, take it. What I have to tell you, ladies are opportunists.
These other guys here, they're not.
Wait, no, I didn't say that. Most ladies, not all of them, but to a larger extent, ladies are very wise people, and many ladies are opportunists. I'm telling you. First of all, I always say that very, very many beautiful ladies are very busy getting married every weekend, but their characters is very busy taking them back to their father's house. Why? It's because they concentrate in polishing their face instead of polishing their heart. You get? Now the issue is when you find a woman, because it's brown, has all the things you need, you get, but you have failed to look at the cycle. Personally, I don't believe in the things where a girl will come and tell me, I'm going out with my girls. Stand one. A parliament of 3 girls is to overthrow your government.
Your submission of ladies are so much opportunists. Are you trying to say they are more opportunists compared to the men?
Now, let me tell you, men are actually, they're men who are bad. I'm telling you. They are men who are bad.
So you're trying to
Personally,
drive a
Ivan,
percentage.
let me tell you, if you have like 2 girls, you have one that every time she comes to visit, she wakes up and she tells you, order me Javas. And then you get the other one that comes, and every day before you wake up, she has cooked breakfast. She has cleaned your kitchen. Which one will you marry?
Of course, breakfast.
Exactly. That's what I'm meaning. Exaggerating life.
But then,
Life of pretense.
but then if you talk of being opportunist, is one gender
Now,
overshooting the other?
now let me tell you. Do you know? This is your lecturer. Do you know a
My
girl?
former lecturer.
No, it's
I'm not
okay.
massive,
Already
I
is
say
your
that.
lecturer. Don't worry. You get?
Yeah.
Do you know a girl? Why I'm saying ladies are opportunists. Ladies are very wise people. Do you know a lady can stick around you, held herself around you for a while just to shoot a big shot out of you? Do you know ladies connect with you? Let me tell you a secret in Kampala. If you drive a Vitis and you want to take your girl out for dinner, don't go to Munyonyo. Don't go to Speak Resort Munyonyo.
Okay. What is
Never,
what is-
I'm
what-
telling
what-
you,
what is it
if you
again?
want to know the kind of a girl you date, first of all, give her 1 million, tell her to buy it, you will see the kind of idiot you're dating. Just pick 5 million, say, okay, baby, plan on this money, and you will see the
Can you
kind
take
of
your girlfriend to Munyonyo
you get-
in a Vitis?
teams can't risk.
I want to know why I cannot risk.
Now, the reason why you cannot risk, first of all, ladies, men want men. And the ladies are watching. And this is the fact. What ladies want from men? Ladies want a man who is able to pick her from one step to another. Now, for you, will go with your VTs to Monyonyo. And a single guy that is nice looking, with all the marshals that you don't have, will come in either V8 or a Range Rover when he's very young, smelling nice. Can you compete with such a guy? And he's going to Spain. And for you have gone just with maybe like your car 500k. And after dropping your girl home, you're going to give her a tip like a 50k, even after her asking.
But,
And-
but Yebo, if I'm to interrupt, don't you think mostly is that man you're talking about can be like might not actually get interested in that girl and everything?
No, this is okay. Let me finish.
Yeah.
You see,
Just for,
now,
for
my
that
brother.
reason.
You
No,
the point
my
that
brother.
ladies in Kampala.
Wait,
Hey.
first wait. You see, you guys hijacked when I'd not yet finished.
Okay.
So what I was saying is,
Mm.
first of all, there is this word ladies have Kampala men. You get? Now you have that guy, young little pretty woman,
Yeah.
and then the guy comes and give an eye. You get?
Mm.
Ladies are good at positioning themselves. Trust me. That's why they will put on short things and you'll see and admire. They have attracted you. They have called you. Did you go there when you were expecting to meet? But the looks, what you saw is what invited you. You get? So for you, lady will dress that way and you'll think, yeah, she's cool to go out. When in her mind, she knows what she wants.
Yeah, but me practically, I'm urging that literally,
Mm.
Munyonyo Speak Resort, you will find that in a year, if say it is once,
Mm.
yeah. So all the guys that are in Munyonyo are of the same class.
That
Now,
is.
this girl who is dating me, the Vitis guy, right, will most likely will take her to places where there are Vitis.
Exactly. That's what I was
saying.
No, that's what I was saying.
So the chances of this girl upgrading to V8 are nowhere.
Exactly. So that's why I was
You're good
telling
at your
him, eh?
demonstration.
You get?
You're good at your demonstration.
So administration. But then also, now another issue is you may find
No one
like
will still have.
yeah.
You're
That you're good
secure.
at your
You get-
demonstration.
you
That's
see-
why you
No, that's what I was trying.
He's asking him that
get-
if he's a man enough,
Do you know?
let him put his girl
Do
in
you
the
know-
VTs
And go to
and take
Munyonyo.
that
Yes.
Munyonyo.
If you
go
take your girl to Munyonyo,
in a VTs,
you will know and you will understand that
I'm
heartbreak
still, I'm
exists.
still saying that those guys in Munyonyo, those guys going to find in Munyonyo, those men in Munyonyo, when I was talking about the smell good,
they
you know,
speak polished
they will
English.
not
right?
be interested in you with
No,
this
show
girl.
you.
No, but what
You
I'm
need to
saying,
take
my
her
brother, I'm
Okay.
telling you, no. First, listen, Ivan, we are all men. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Like class attracts
I'm
class,
telling you, my brother, we are all men.
Mm.
That a one night stand hitting is enough to take away your woman's brain.
Me,
I'm
like
telling
Ivan,
you.
first of all, Ivan, my friend, has this belief that he can't date a broke girl. It doesn't
Ivan,
matter how she looks like.
To me, I can't
Right?
date a broke girl.
Yubo, I wanted
You
to
come
ask
from a
you
VT, that's a
something.
turn off, right?
I can't date a broke girl.
Do you really believe that it is all Kampala girls? Because I'm having this mindset that there are very many girls out there whom you would still take with your tuku and go to Munyonyo, and the same scenario might happen.
no, first use something else, not tuku.
First
First use
No,
something
like
else.
I'm just trying to
Even VT,
to-
by the way, you can't enter that place.
you can.
No, Vitis is okay. No, Vitis you can enter.
Okay, let us use the VTs, right? Let's use the VTs as an example.
By the way, let me ask: Do people who
Are they
drive
giving
Vitis? Do people who drive Vitis go to washing base? Because I believe they can wash with utensils at home.
You know,
Bro, it's better than me who is walking. It's better than someone who is jumping on a judge.
Someone told me, by the way, just get anything that has 4 tires. A lady is
Yeah.
going to see you.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Any kind.
But not all ladies. Ladies in Kampala now know number plates and.
Let's first start with the basics.
Not all of them.
No, we
Not
can't start
all of
with
them.
basics when we no, we are not in the village. We are in the capital city of Uganda. You can't talk of things that is happening in your village. You want to carry it to Kampala.
So, Tim, what is your submission
No.
over people being afraid of a marriage, probably because of the bad examples that they've seen, or probably because they just don't want responsibility?
No, number one thing, how many marriages do you remember in your lives as you were growing up ever inspired you to get married?
My father and my mom.
How many? I did not say who and who.
My father and my mom.
All of us, of course,
Like-
you can't fight against your family.
Don't
even bring it in.
That
is,
is the only
No,
place.
no,
Because
no,
if
no, no.
you see,
How many times have you tried relationship and you have failed?
Quite a number of
Uh-huh.
times. And I've
Let-
given
let-
That
me-
means
let
you
me
didn't
tell
learn
you.
from your home.
You know, even these religious people, they're sticking into their partners just because of fear of the public image.
No.
But they would have even broken
Teams,
up long
you're
ago.
scared. Those religious leaders are actually sleeping with people's wives in church. Don't fear anything. Speak it out. I'm being honest. Those
Okay,
religious
honestly
leaders are
speaking.
actually sleeping with people. Do you know how many men are dying silently because of that?
because of pastors.
In the names of I'm going to see my pastor. Eh, wait.
And by the way,
Yeah.
statistics also say 70% of women fantasize about sexually having it with their church member, like
No.
their church leader. You
Let-
get, like, women easily tend to admire such people in a certain
In
way.
short,
like-
just say women are not contented. But not
to me,
all.
I think if I'm to make
Most
my
women.
I think if I'm to make my submission about that, first of all, women love listening. There's no church person that has less words. Personally, if you put me with a pastor to compete,
yeah,
pastors
true,
have words, bro.
true.
They have words. They speak directly to your
A-
soul.
and they speak
No,
fantasy
don't only
words
say
into
pastors.
someone's ear.
Don't say pastors.
Okay, men
Use
of-
the word men of God
Most
because
men
they
of
are
God.
pastors, they are
But
prophets,
can we
they
say
are
some?
what?
if you say man of God, I'm looking at my Catholic people as if I
It
want
is
to kill
okay.
them.
You think fathers, those guys don't have
I'm
kids.
I'm not certain.
You see
It's not
that's
allowed.
Ivan. That's
It's
what
not
I'm.
allowed. It's not
No,
allowed. No, I'm a Catholic.
Ivan,
If you
now
if you ever see a priest with a kid, you're actually free to report.
Ivan,
Catholics are so tight.
Ivan,
with
No,
let
no,
me
no, no,
tell
no,
a
you,
little bit.
Ivan.
And I've gone to born again churches. I've gone to Catholic churches, bro. The words that are used in born again churches, there are very many convincing words. But in a Catholic church, a priest is just going
Okay,
to come read the Bible.
let's not-
and
let's-
go.
let's
So
not
I was
dis-
just trying to tell you. I think
let's
why
not
maybe
discuss-
women are
Let's
so
not
much
discuss the
attracted to
church
their-
here because we
true.
can't.
Can I
we don't
continue with
have
my point?
information.
Yes.
The thing is, so one thing I was asking you that how many live examples of very successful marriages that would inspire you also to get married have you seen in your times growing up? The truth of the matter is, if we are not going to compete in debate, the truth of the matter is it is a lesser number than the
That's
ones that
true.
discouraged you.
That's true.
So those kind of memories, you carry it along and then add up with the failed relationships that you tried. Not the failed relationships that failed because of your bad behaviors or because of your mistakes. The one that you tried acting the best boy in you and that relationship still failed.
Yeah.
It gives you that motivation, like, I think this is hard. Sometimes men, by the time they're reaching into the real marriage, they have already given the best of their manhood in their dating stages. That when it comes to marriage, they can no longer apply the same energy
True.
into a real marriage, because the same energy, better energy, they had even done it during when they were doing girlfriends.
So to you, people are not scared of responsibilities.
People are just not scared of responsibilities,
but
but
the trauma.
trauma from the past, the ones they have seen, movies they have watched, and all that.
So to the next one. Who do you think is more afraid of marriage? Which gender?
Oh,
Could it
male.
be men?
Men.
Male.
Tim, let me start with you.
The answer is
What
obvious.
reasons
Men.
do you think
One,
men fear marriage?
fear of responsibility.
That one you're wrong.
Which-
No.
submit.
I'm saying most men.
No, any man who goes for marriage is not fearing
No.
responsibility. First
Bro,
of all, the woman is going to get pregnant. After pregnancy, who is going to take care?
Okay.
Listen, by the time,
but-
if you know, I'm telling you point blank right now, you boys.
You also boys.
If you know you're not ready to keep any woman's child, if you're not ready to keep any pregnancy, do not undress any woman.
You see, I wanted to ask Tim, when you're making your point of men fear marriage because of responsibilities. I've heard men saying several times that women are expensive and all these kind of things. And you also find women the other side saying men are very unreliable, men are immature, all those kind of things.
let me tell you what other responsibilities we fear. It's not all about children. Put even children aside. People can date more than 2-3 years, even living inside, or they're married without a child coming in. You get? But there are still responsibilities that come along.
Which is the woman is expensive.
Yes, like when you get a woman to yourself, you're no longer catering for yourself. You're trying to
But
look
you're
for money
supposed
to go and
be a-
shape
you're
your own
supposed to be a
beards.
provider.
You're getting?
Remember, you're supposed to be a provider. It's
You're
even
supposed to
written in the
be a
Bible.
provider. But do you want to tell me the same life when you're living alone? I don't want us to look at this life like you're driving and all that. Look at the life of a boy who survives on Chikomando. You understand? Leave alone this talk of if you're broke, don't get married. That's just a slogan. But in reality, every person has a right to get married. We all have rights to be in love. But now, speaking on behalf of that person who grew up from a background that is hustling and age is taking them, they want to get married. They have been surviving on a salary of 150K or a salary of 250K. And this person, when they get married, they are barely keeping themselves up. The house they're living in, they are not comfortable. That this is the kind of house I want to stay in. And then they start getting in with a woman. Responsibilities start coming. Now,
So to you, the saying of God blesses married people, in a way, I've never understood, but I've heard of that saying several times.
yeah, that saying is true. That saying is true for people who
So
believe
why
in spirituality.
why should someone who is earning 150 be afraid to bring in a second person? I thought now the blessing is going to probably be double.
Depends on what kind of woman you got. There are
it all
women
starts from
who
there.
want to be, there are women who naturally, even if you would want to change their life, it has more to do with how she has grown up than you as a man. Even if you're intelligent as what, there are women you can never change the way they are because they were brought up like that. So let me finish. The thing is, if you try to have this woman inside and you try to tell her, go and work, I've gotten for you a job here, she might lose it in less than a month. Even if you start a business, she might lose it in less than a week. So you might get to realize this person was built to be a housewife. The one who waits for you to come back from home, kneels down and tell you, "Mommy, welcome back. Your water is ready."
That means to you,
You will become broke and more broke with such type of a woman.
to you, if you're earning your 150, you shouldn't be worried. Just make sure you get the right person that can bring the
Get someone who can support you. Get someone who can also get another 150.
But you shouldn't be afraid.
Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid.
Elisha, which gender do you think fears or are afraid of marriage the most? Is it the women or the men?
I would say apparently the ratio is almost
50-50.
the same. Yeah, because you're going to find, if you sample like 30 years and above, especially educated women, you find that most of them are still unmarried because also of fear. Nothing else. They be there, they also contemplate, because it's not that women argue that for them they suffer in marriages. And there are examples also on their side, even us. But the men tend to be more than women in terms of fearing
What do you
marriages.
think makes more men to be more? What do you think? What makes you say men have the higher
Yeah,
percentage?
because the way our set is made up is that the marriage brings in a family, and the family is an independent unit which has to be it's like a project. It's like a school. So it's like so that the cost of running it is, and
Solely
everything is in our tradition sits on a man.
So that has become so heavy because
Yes.
women
So
also have become a little bit
now,
pricey.
With that, and with the lack of support of men, previously because it was an established male structure, so men could support each other to become, and even benefits were there somehow because the man of the past.
So I've heard you say something at some point that women who are 30 years, they're educated, you find they're having the fear.
They're not married.
Do you think they are these women who are 30 and they're educated? Don't you think the figure or the price that they give to themselves is so much exaggerated that makes marriage actually to lose the meaning? Could that be a submission that you're saying? That these women who are educated, they end up pricing themselves and scares away men?
Okay, so there is that scaring away of men.
Yeah, because someone who has gone to school, they will tell you, man, these are the number of cows you have to bring for me.
Okay.
Trust me, someone who has gone to school is going to put a price for themselves compared to the one I go and pick from my village back that side. So can that be a factor that is making people be more afraid of marriage? Because why? You've gone to school. I believe now you understand that a family is something actually you're supposed to get. But then you're coming out and instead you're saying for someone to have a family with you, is supposed to meet such and such kind of, because most married men, most educated women nowadays, according to my understanding, I think they actually set a fee by themselves.
Yeah, or even the family.
Or the family puts a fee, but with a backup of this girl has gone to school. So to you, according to your submission, that is where the problem is coming also from.
Yeah.
What is your submission on which gender fears marriage the more?
No, for me, I do believe that every lady wants to be married. But all they need is they want to be married to men who are providers. You get? Which is very right and very true. As a man, you have to provide for your woman. But also, this is what ladies need to know. You can't request or you can't send a request to a man before you bring the king out of that man. Personally, for you to request anything from me, you have to bring the king out of me. If you don't bring the king out of me, you don't even deserve 100 shillings.
So how should a woman bring the king out?
No, first of all, you need to, if I am your man, you have to treat me like your man. I'm not going to be your man and you're going to treat me like trash. You speak to me anyhow, and you will expect me to give you everything you need. Respect has to come first. That's why it's children that have bad behaviors, that are ever disturbing, they are never taken back to school. They struggle with you and they leave you. Why? Because people get tired of your life. You get? That's why there is that moment where you take the woman to introduce to your family. She stays there for 1 or 2 weeks. Then your parents are supposed to tell this is either a good woman or not. You get? Yeah. So every woman wants to get married, but to men who are providers. Then you also made a point about educated women who want to put price. Not all of them. You get? Not all of them. Personally, I'm dating an educated woman, and she has not put any price anywhere. You get? Yeah, I'm telling you, she has not put a price anywhere. The fact that you have seen the ladies who are big in this country, when they get back home, they settle and they know, even if their husbands don't work or they are teachers, they said this is the man of the compound.
So where do you think women are getting the thought of, if you've gone to school, they're supposed to put a price?
Now, it's actually peer pressure. Then there are families that are cursed already. They have that in mentality, that if a lady is educated, they have to bear a price like this. Haven't you ever seen a lady that is from a very poor family, from a very rich family, getting married to a moderate family? It's not about money. What you need as a lady when you're seeing a man, you need the vision. Otherwise, if you choose a man with a television, you end up watching a man with a vision in the television.
True.
You get? So what do we need as men? First of all, we need to work hard and make the money. Marriage is already what is set. It's a punishment by God. We have to sweat to survive. Then we need to avoid the words "I love you" back from a woman, because it's never real. It is never real. If a woman tells you "I love you," be careful.
What do you mean it's never real?
No, I'm telling you.
It's true.
I'm telling you.
Never
Even
trust-
the
never
Bible.
trust words from a
First,
woman.
wait.
So what
Wait. I'm still telling you a point. You're running away from point. Now, even the Bible says, husband, love your woman. And then, wives, submit to your husband. There's nothing like women. Love your what?
No, your man.
You get? So if you're a man and you expect the word, I love you, then you still have that childish love. You want to be taken care, like we should call you mommy's boy. That love, you can only get it from your mother or father.
So to our lovely viewers out there, you're telling them that, please, as a man, never, ever believe in "I love you."
First of all, then this is another one. First of all, this is a painful truth. Ladies are like visitors in our life. They come and go.
Someone told me that, like,
You get? They come and go at any time. That is one. Then ladies, just know any lady that comes to you, as a man, you don't have to put all your time in a woman. You have a life to live outside a relationship. You need to build yourself, and you have responsibilities over your siblings and your family. You get?
Yeah.
There are men who are already manipulated by their women. Then also men, we need to be careful that these women are making us eat dirty things. I know. Do you know how many well-educated and established bright men or husbands are in Kampala and they've forgotten about their families? All they think is their women is the best because they've eaten things that disturbs their mind. We need to be careful. That's why they tell you monitor the faith or how that family knows God. You understand? So, men, first of all, every man wants to have children. The only problem is if you want to have children, a child here, there, and this and this. You understand? So, women personally want, I do have a feeling that every woman wants to be married. Every woman admires. All I know, no man has ever liked and supported the idea of wedding because it does not favor them. You see them seated in front, well-decorated place. You think they are happy. They are thinking about the dates they have, how much they have spent. As a woman, one day thing. And you never know, after 2 days, your woman will still go and cheat with either even, impossible, they are called what? Group over bride, womb, over what? Best man. You get? They cheat. So, in all, all of us, actually, okay, the whole thing is both men and women, we don't know what we want, except a few. But
I think with your submission,
but every woman wants to be married.
If I quoted you right, every woman wants to be married, but married to a providing man. So I think if I'm to understand that clearly, that leaves men to be fearing marriage more than women. Isn't it? Is that your submission?
Mm.
So, the next question, Elisha.
Yes, please.
Does that mean marriage is like a loss, apparently, or it's a gain? Have you gotten me?
I beg your pardon?
We have already established that the bigger percentage of people this generation
Mm,
are actually afraid of marriage.
yes.
Hmm? So, does that mean marriage is a loss or it's a gain? According to your understanding.
According to my understanding, it's a loss, like in a way that, if the way I've understood it,
Mm.
is like, is it a loss to society? Is it a loss to
Just,
an
you can
individual?
You can pick it anyway. At the end of it all, marriage is you.
Yes.
It's not for the community.
So
is it a loss to you or it's a gain for you?
marriage is a gain.
Earlier on, you first said
Yes,
it's a loss.
because it depends on how you look at it. Yeah. But it is I was understanding it like, does the attitude towards marriage, the bad attitude, is it a loss
No.
or a gain?
No, that
So,
is
but otherwise, marriage is a gain. Yeah,
no.
it's a gain if you know how to handle it, if you know how to handle it well, and it grows, you know, and it becomes fruitful. Marriage can be, it can really make you happy, settled, and live a fruitful, a successful life. Yes.
You, do you think marriage is a gain or it's a loss?
It's a gain to some people and it's a loss to some people.
Okay, can you explain more? Why it's a gain?
It's a gain. It becomes a loss to you when you get married and you waste a lot and a woman disappoints you.
Okay.
And it also becomes a loss when you get married, waste a lot of money, and later you find out the kids, out of the 10 kids you have, 4 are not yours. That's a loss.
It's so shocking, I know.
We actually need to check ourselves. You know, me and I, we need to first go sit down with our parents. You never know. Even at our home, we don't belong to the men we call our fathers.
DNA exposed a lot.
And that knowledge can only be brought out by us, the children. You sit down with parents, you attack them when that moment and say, Mommy, first tell me, who is my father? Trust me, they might deny, but after a month, something can come out.
Can you get that audacity?
Hey, I do.
No, it's coming from where? What are you suspecting?
Ivan, you're not suspecting, but you as a child, you're going to be confused after knowing the truth. You can actually believe that that time when you find out the man, so-called your father, is not actually your father. That's when you're going to realize that you don't even belong on earth. You don't know where you come from. You start now looking between your father, your mother, when they don't even know where your dad comes from. You get? Yeah.
So, Tim, do you think marriage is a loss or it's a gain in this generation?
I would go with marriage is a 50-50.
Can you elaborate more?
It's a 50-50. There are very many people whose lives have more prospered than they were when they were single, when they got married. Okay. They benefited more.
So to you, it's luck.
It's not luck. Somehow it's kind of strategy plus luck.
Thank you. So, another question. This is our last question. Do you think people fear marriage because they don't know their roles no more? Let me start with you, Tim.
Roles. People know their roles, but they pretend they don't know. Number one, as Yuba has always elaborated, every time you always keep saying that quote in the Bible that number one, you say it from the Bible, marriage is a punishment. All right? Mm-hmm. And then, I don't know which quote exactly in the Bible quotes this as punishment, but I know there is something like, after Adam and Eve sinning and all that.
Mm.
And then number two, men were given to love their women as Christ loved the church, and then also provide, give security to their family, including the woman. And then women are supposed to be submissive and all that. But then you get to realize there are men who are actually doing the women's job, then there are women who are doing the men's job. There are families where women are the one who provide, and the man is at home. He's very relaxed. A woman struggles, is washing neighbors' clothes just to get money to come and what? To come and feed the family. And then, so it's like people somehow know exactly their roles, but act like they don't understand it.
Elisha, what is your submission? Did you get the question?
Yeah.
Mm.
But may I get it in a way that it's not all about submitting and then providing. Sometimes it's about our emotional skills, the ability to live together.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, I can be providing for the woman, but I'm not contented or she's not contented, just because it is hard to put up with each other. You get it?
Mm.
And still that marriage is going to break. So, I'm still going to emphasize that this generation of ours
Mm.
is less equipped with the emotional skills or the needed ones, because you might find that previously it was easy for one to run a marriage, maybe because of rules.
Mm.
Yeah. But these days it depends on how you have to always have to, like, a fire extinguisher
Mm.
to
Always
extinguish.
calm down
Yeah.
the situation.
You get it?
Mm.
Yeah.
You,
Mm.
what is your submission? Did you get the question?
Mhm.
Do you think people fear marriage just because they don't know their roles? No more.
No,
Okay. What is your
the people who are single fear marriage. First of all, we shouldn't say people fear marriage, because there are people who are following the Bible. The Bible says, if a man decides to marry, he has not sinned.
Mm.
If a man decides not to marry, he has not sinned.
Mm.
And then also the Bible says, those who are not married
Mm.
should not try. No, those who are not married should not try to marry.
Mm.
But those who want to marry should prepare for war.
It's clearly written there in the Bible.
You get?
Mm.
So there are people who are following the Bible. So we shouldn't, those ones we can't say they are fearing marriage. And then too, there are young people who are fearing marriage because they want to enjoy life. Then also there are this category of people who are called the introverts. They feel they want to be alone all the time. They actually feel much comfortable. I'm being real.
Yeah, true. But,
Personally, I'm an introvert. You get?
but you're getting married.
Yes, I'm getting married because that's where I have found love. I feel I'm comfortable. Being an introvert does not
So
mean
when you
you
reach a point and you don't know one around you.
automatically, if someone is your blood, you can't chase them away.
No, I'm meaning the woman.
Of course, your woman is your woman. That's what makes you happy. I'm not saying introverts don't get married. They do.
Okay.
You get?
Yeah.
But they're much comfortable living alone. You understand?
Mm.
So those ones are also there. So what we have to, what the only thing I want to tell you is, there are people who are fearing to get married because they still want to enjoy. They have it in their mind. By the way, on the other side, we also have to accept the truth that the moment you get married, enjoying life stops there. Depends on what kind of an actress you have in your house.
Okay.
You get? Yeah. Because no, that's the truth. There are men who are married to actresses, and all the ladies who know how to act all the dramas. They know even how to practice witchcraft.
Mm.
So you go back home, all you need. There are men who want to go back home when their wives are sleeping, and they wake up very early when their wives are what? Sleeping. You get?
Mm.
First of all, we shouldn't have been. Do you know how the bars is full of men? Some of them are running away from danger travel, but because they have spent a lot, and these women build it in the minds of our parents that they are the best when deep inside the house, you're living in prison.
Mm.
You get? So,
Yeah,
let's not use the word they fear.
Mm.
Because there's a reason why everyone is not getting married. Exactly.
A little bit I'm not going to come back to us. and it might be uncomfortable a bit, but I want your honest submission. What is your personal fear in marriage? Be honest.
Personal fear in marriage, I think, honestly speaking, I don't know how to describe this in one word, but it's something like this: putting my energy, my all in, and then
Something doesn't.
looking back after years, and you're like, oh my God, it has all gone wasted, and I have to start again. Because I know I won't continue living like this. At the end of the day, I will still need children. I will still need a home. I will still need a wife.
True.
Will I again start again with another one just to waste my time, just to realize after 2-3 years or 5 years, they end up turning like the other one. I think that's, so I give in my effort with fear. With that, I put one leg in, one leg out, something like that.
I think I get you. Elisha,
Yes, please.
please, you have heard. We're all going to go through that. What is your
Honest fear.
honest?
My honest fear would be the fact that today's marriage is not predictable.
Yeah, true.
You know, yeah.
In what context?
You can't you can't predict that you can sustain it in the next 20-30 years.
I think you have explained it just the way he has also brought it up, but just in a different way.
Yeah.
So
So
let me hear from you.
I don't fear marriage.
Okay. You don't fear marriage. So that
He's just an introvert, but he
No.
doesn't fear
Don't
marriage.
speak for me.
That's
I-
what you said.
I don't fear marriage.
do you have any
I'm-
part?
I'm actually getting married in July.
You have said it. This is
Wow.
not the second time you're saying it. But I
Yeah.
hope it's going to come.
No, that's the truth.
So
I'm getting
friendly,
married in
it is-
July.
I think
he doesn't fear marriage.
I don't fear marriage.
He has
That's the
been
truth.
saying it from me. He doesn't.
I don't fear.
That's why I've left that.
Okay,
And I know that fear you have will run away when my time comes, when you're attending and you sing.
Mhm.
I think if I'm to talk about my what I could say fears, I think it all zeroes down to that effort that is not appreciated, according to my submission. Because I'm one person who puts my everything into something. If I want to pursue something, I dedicate my full energy into something. The only thing that nowadays scares me is I've dated before and relationship had ended before. From those experiences, every time I always have that thought of I'm going to start this now, and I don't even know whether this lady is what. I trust myself, but the problem is the ladies that I encounter. I'm not sure whether they're having the same intention like I do. So to me, I think that is where my biggest fear comes in when I'm talking about marriage.
That makes sense.
So, our lovely viewers, the topic has been this generation being afraid of marriage or not. Please, the comment sections are there. This video is going to be out for you there. Please give us your submission over that. But back to the conclusion. So, if people fear marriage, what do you think people are choosing now?
We had no one defending ladies here.
True.
It was more of attacking them. But of course, they have their. If there was a lady on this panel, she would have a lot to say as
I
well.
think our next.
Yeah. So we need to get a lady here. So what was the question?
What are people choosing now?
What are people choosing instead?
Yeah.
Number one, people are still choosing marriage in quote, but this number one, people are running for cohabiting. Number one, it looks like marriage. It has almost the same benefits, but there is nothing like divorce. You're taking 50% of my property and all that. There is no strings attached. And then number two, people are getting the same benefits of marriage in other ways.
Thank you, Elisha.
Despite the fear of marriage, most people, time catches up with them and they have to get married. So eventually, if you sample again people who are 50 years and above, find that most of them are married. Who, yeah, most of the people at that age are married, whether they're marrying this for the second time, because the time had caught up with them. So eventually, they still choose marriage. There are those few who persistently, even up to advanced ages, still choose to be single.
So to you, your submission is there's no another alternative. Time is catching up with people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you have to get yourself there. You don't feel married, but will you say there are things people are choosing instead of marriage? Since we already established from 3 discussions, I accept you that there's
No,
actually fear for marriage.
Me, since these ones fear marriage, I would only encourage them that as a man, a real man should be ready to handle any kind of trouble, no matter what kind it is. You get? And the reason why you work so hard is to leave something behind. So that we don't fully say passed away or passed. We can use passed on, not pass away. Because when you say Teams has just passed away, then you have not left us with anything.
The entire generation.
Yes, but he passed on. That means we can still see Tim around. You get? So I encourage you people, get married. It's necessary,
So
but
to you, there's no another option.
no, not that there's no another option, but that's what I chose. Because I work so much every day, so that in future, when I'm worried and stressed and I see my kids playing around me, I'll be happy. It's very painful when you're in your deathbed, knowing that you're going soon, but you have nothing. How people, your relative, will come to fight for your properties. You just have to have the kids and train them. You let them know, I am your father and I hope I have this for you and you. So I encourage them to get married and just prepare for the wars that are there. But the wars can only come if you don't always sit down with your wife. You just need to let your woman know that you're a gentleman and you have to prove it. You give her the reason to stay in the marriage. Period.
True.
So, Teams.
And Ivan,
okay.
Again.
And Ivan and my boss here, my lecturer.
I think to me, if I'm to make my submission over what people are now running to choose, I find there's one gender that is so much interested in what is called wedding. And why are they running towards wedding? For security reasons. I'm talking of women in India. Statistically, women are so much interested in wedding nowadays compared to very many men. Have you ever thought of probably why are they choosing wedding?
Can I ask you?
Yes.
Why do you think as a man, most men are running so much towards trying to have marshals and all that? It has the same answer. Don't reply it. It has the same answer as why women are interested in weddings. But wedding has different ways. It benefits both the woman's parents and the girl herself. They make themselves so much enemies in life that they want to prove that, hey, you thought or so and so, come and watch me make this. You get, it's more so not about the man, it's about them. Yeah, it's kind of like ego boosted.
Okay, our lovely viewers, with all this that is being discussed here, are you still interested in marriage? Please give us your reply. The last thing I believe I'm going to say, please, let's marry, because there's no another option.
Yeah, let's get married. There's no way, there's no option.
Thank you. This is the Solid Pod.